How is it going, everybody? And welcome to my channel. Today with a really cool Mire box deck, and this is a pseudo tax deck that abuses the possibility of playing multiple legendary creatures with Mire box. Who doesn't know, Mire box is a 3 mana artifact and says legendary rule does not apply to permanents you control. So what is a legendary rule? Basically it says no more than one of the same type of legendary can be in the same time on the board. So for example, if you have one Thalia and you play another Thalia, you need to sacrifice one of them. Mire box take this ruling away, and plus it gives all our legendary creatures +1/+1. And each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. So a lot of take in, a lot of thing. Just imagine it like this. As more Thalias you have, as bigger the Thalias get because the Thalia has the same name. So as more of a legendary card we have, as better it is. This is why we have from the most of our legendaries 4 of. I just don't have Valentin 4 of, and I'm a little bit too greedy to craft it, but he would also be really cool because he could be really huge. He could be like 5/5 with alone the Mire box and 4 of them, but still here we utilize Thalia and Reidane to tax our opponent. We also tax a little bit ourselves with Thalia, but usually Thalia attracts removal really strongly. So the first removal opponent gonna top deck or has in the hand, he will remove it, and this will open up a possibility to play Mire box into something like Edgar. And if you draw another Edgar, you play another Edgar. And if you draw another Lolth, you play another Lolth. So this is how this deck works. This is how it goes, and I'm crazy super fan of this sort of thing, and I'm definitely gonna experiment. I'm gonna tell you in breakdown part more what I experiment currently with Mire box. There are definitely a lot of possibilities. Also, thing I found really interesting with can stray away, because Thalia is such a removal attractor. If we have Mire box on the board and we draw maybe our second Thalia, we can stray away for 2 mana. Bring the Thalia from the graveyard back and then play the Thalia from the board, and suddenly we have 2 4/3s plus each other, plus the legendary rule +1/+1. So this can lead to some really explosive turns. Also, I had games where Reidane and Thalia were multiple on the boards, and it cost things like Lolth, not my Lolth, opponent's Lolth, 10 or 11 mana. Or Blood on the Snow, or opponent's Meathook, and suddenly not hit anything above 1 or 2. And usually with Mire box, everything we have is like 3, 4, or 5 toughness. So opponent needs to have like 15, 20, 16 mana to just Meathook us. So really cool deck. I really like it. I think in gameplay part you will see what I mean, just amazingness, and in the game breakdown we're gonna talk much more about this deck. Without further ado, guys, if you enjoy the videos, if you like what I'm doing, consider to subscribe to my channel, support the work, and otherwise, let's roll the gameplay. So, Valentino, let's see how our first pseudo-tax deck will perform, and by all means it's more of a jankier version of a deck. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what I like about it, we have Meathook. What I don't like about it, we have no white source. But still, I'm gonna try. We have some early keep up with our Valentin, so opponent needs to first turn. We have our white source. First needs to deal with our Valentin, especially if he has an Eye Twitch. Otherwise, he will not have any profits from her. Oh, opponent wants to attack. Sure, my friend, sure, attack it. And then let me see if you have some insta or sorcery things. Yeah. You want it? You want it. Do it. Valentino, do it. You know you want it. Yes. No triggers here. Exile, bro. And let's go in for one life back and damage. So we are back at 20. The opponent's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing? What am I doing, you asking? What am I doing? I'm a madman. I am a madman. You can do whatever you want. Next turn we need a land. Another non-trigger. Sure. Si, senor. Yeah, now your Meathook will come in. Your Meathook will come. Show me your Meathook, my friend. Show me your Meathook. Give me another land and the mirror box will shine. Another land, my friend. Another Eye Twitch. Okay, this is not another Meathook. But opponent is definitely sitting on a Meathook. Oh, he wants to pay it. Pay it, my friend, pay it. Okay, 2 mirror boxes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. He's reading. He is reading. Ah, just a perfect first opponent, huh? 6 mana. Let's see, Sorin. Okay, okay. Sorin is, of course, nice. What should I say? Sorin is a nice guy. Okay, here we have another land. Let's play the another land and then... how are we gonna do this? We're gonna resurrect. No, but then we have only double thingy left. I think I can play Edgar, right? But then I cannot attack. I cannot attack anyway because he will put both of them into my way. And I don't want to do it, right? So another mirror box will left me with 1 mana left. But Valentin will be a 3/3. I think Edgar will be better because then I can wait for my second... Oh, and Edgar pumps it to 3/3 because it's vampire, I forgot it. Do I care? So he will block with both, right? Yeah, so no, I want to force my opponent to do something against the board. Si, senor. Loli, okay. Loli is cool. Loli is nice. I don't require your aid. And I'm not sure, I think Valentin, because it's an exile effect, it doesn't trigger her, huh? Right? Whenever a creature dies, but there is no creature dying, the creatures are exiled. So opponent will remove Valentin, but I can definitely bring Valentin also back. Because can stray away, can do things like this. No white source. I can bring Edgar back, right? Right. Oh, Edgar, I mean Valentin. And then what? I bring Valentin back, and then I can create a pesty, right? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's bring Valentin back. Then we're gonna attack his face. Because this way they get exiled, and I think the exile will not trigger the Lolth. I'm certainly, most certainly. But I will create 1-1 Poopy Boopy. Auto pay. And next turn we gonna see. We can pump him to 4, but it doesn't change because the spiders still kill him. I want to have my spiders on the board, definitely. Definitely I wanna have my spiders on the board. So another land should help me deal with it if the game is not against it. Please, game. Why does my opponent has 8 mana and I have only 4? This is fairness, huh? This is what I call fairness. And definitely think my opponent also runs Blood on the Snow. I mean, Edgar don't give a F about Blood on the Snow. Okay, Hero's Downfall, sure, use your mana, use your mana. Shambling, okay. What else? Something else? No, this is all? Okay. Interesting. Yes, here we have our next mana. So let's go with our Loli. Let's see how my opponent wants to deal with this Loli. Come closer, little thingy. And then we're gonna go face. Let's see, my opponent can jump block, of course, but it will just trigger finger. Chum chum chum. Shambling. What do you want to do, Shambling? Treasure, okay, he don't even want to deal with the token of my spider. Okay. And from now on, I think every draw I can play out, right? I can have multiple Lolths, I can play multiple Edgars. Okay, opponent finds a land. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I can still trigger, can stray away. The question is, what do I take back? Thalia or Thalia? Okay, another land. Another land is not the worst. Let's check it. And here another land. Okay. And let's play you. And let's... Why double white? I need to white. Yep. My game crashed. Needed to restart. Let's see if it's still my turn. If I still can do something. It's a little bit annoying, but c'est la vie. So don't use all the lands. Let's use it like this. Let's bring back Thalia. And now we do what? Do we chill? Yeah, I think we chill, right? I think we chill because I think my opponent has Button of Snow in the hand. So I don't want to give him a free kill on my lolly. Good minions are loyal and deathly. So let's see, opponent creates another flyer, okay. Sure. My next Meathook will be really impressive. Okay, opponent has bunch of removals here. Bunch of removals. Okay, nada. Okay, let's see what we draw. Ooh, Jesus. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. Let's go, boys. This is painful, huh? This is painful, especially with 2 Meathooks on the board. I'm sorry. Opponent, what do you wanna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? A village, right? Okay. Trigger. And here, look how many triggers we got. Multi-Meathook, bitch! And for 2 we go on Soren. No. On you. He has only 1 life left. And then it's okay. My friend. Valentino, who is grinding. We are grinding. Who is grinding? Oh, this deck is so much fun. And I said that in Discord I told already. Mirror box with multiple Meathooks on the board is so much fun. It's so much fun. Professor, oh, this will give you some life, my friend. This will give you definitely some life. Yeah. Oh, he kills himself. Bro, no! Facepalm. What the fuck? He kills himself. Regardless that we disconnected and the game crashed, we still got it, boys. We still got it. Let's go into the next one. This is so much fun here. So, our second game, let's hope, against Roro, cool name. Everything runs smoothly. Everything doesn't crash and anything. On the play, this hand is actually not the worst. The only fuck up that I see here is that we have so many 3-drops, right? And we have no 3 mana, so I think I'm gonna mulligan it. This is better. We can take away, can stray away, and we're gonna open up with Valentin. Oh, more fuck, okay. Are you some sort of meal deck? Could be, right? Could be some mill deck. Oh no, is it? Is it? With Windrobber? What? Black too? Are you some flash shenanigans, huh? Okay. Interesting, definitely. I'm interested, show me more. And we don't need so much lands here. Let's see. Did opponent mill something important? Valentin, Thalia, and Charm Prince, okay. Glasspool Mimic on Soren, okay. Okay, as long as he don't mill my Meathookies, okay, 2 lands, Mirror Box and Reidane, okay. It's also okay, I would say. There's a lot of damage, bro. Should I kill the Miro or should I kill the original? That's a good question, huh? Does it really matter? I think if he is a reanimation... No, it's exiled spell, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go in. Let's go in and we're gonna exile main... Fuck! I forgot that we cannot exile. Because they are multicolors. I hate you, Vanishing Verse. Okay, what do we do against so many flyers? We're gonna trade with the 1/1. I'm not really like super excited to trade with it, to be honest. I think we're gonna play out Reidane, and then from there on we're gonna see. Maybe we draw some mirror boxes or something else. Jesus, fuck. I'm sorry. This Vanishing Verse. He's definitely a mill deck, but why he has red in it? To copy the mill spell? Could be, right? That he wants to copy the Milli. Okay, Lolly down. I mean, I'm not even in reach of Lolly. No. No blocks. Let's take the 9. For now, at least. Okay, a Meathook. Meathook for 2. I don't want to play Meathook for 2 right now, right here. Let's see what my opponent has in hand. And you for 3 makes no sense. So let's end the turn. Pass. Let's see if opponent has some insta removal. Maybe if he does, he will play it now, or like insta interaction. Do I care about it? Yeah, sure, right? It's just an extra life what I get here out. An extra life that I get here out. Okay. What can he do now? Teach by example, into mill. A lot of cards, 16 cards, right? Yeah, maddening. Into teaching, okay. It's okay. And another one. Where is my can't stray away? What the hell is this? We are at 5. If I minus it, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4. So he needs to find 1 more damage somewhere. And I think I'm gonna take this approach. Right? Or wait, what if he has another Totif? If he has another Totif, this will mean that I am dead. So I don't want to be dead, definitely not. How is it now? They will be 4, 4, this will be 6, yeah, still, okay. And let's go in for 3. Auto pay. Now I need my Thalia. Now I need my Thalia to prevent him to milling me so heavy, but I think he milled a lot of my Thalias and a lot of my things. Yep. Okay, another maddening. It's annoying. I need to tax this. 8 and another. Oh, okay, good game. Now here they are. Here they are at the end, at the bottom of the deck. I needed you earlier. Oh, okay. That was just a meal deck, right? Just a meal deck. So let's check another one out. Yeah, meal decks. Meal decks are definitely not not in our favor because we are going a little bit a longer game. What do we think about this hand? It's cool, right? It's cool. We have turn 1. Yeah, turn 1. And we have turn 2. Depends what we are playing against, of course. Maybe turn 2. This turn 3. And then from here on, wait for Lolly. But we will see opponent is on... He shocks himself, bro. Seriously? He shocks himself, okay. He shocked himself, guys. So, this play would make Mire box on 4, but this is maybe also good zone, right? This is maybe preventing him to put a bigger board. Green, you're the Golgari? ¿Por qué? Oh, okay. Didn't understood it, but sure, if this was so fast, let's go into the next one. So, our next opponent is Vialdir. Let's hope he doesn't quit so fast. I got something to drink for me. Oh, Jesus. What is this hand? Nope. Thank you. This is better. Lowly is not needed right now. We have some interaction, we have some plays. Orzhov. A lot of mono black snow here currently, huh? People are running. Oh, self-mill mono black. Nice, bro. Let's give him a nice. Nice. Does this tax me more than him? What does he has? No, just lands. Okay, I think this could maybe tax me more than him, but I wanna make this play still. I still wanna make this play. Let's see what my opponent is up against here, or what he's trying to do. Vialdir. Never played against him. I was a dude yesterday. I think I played like 3 times against him. Hero. And it was a funny one. Okay. Why? There is nothing to return, bro. Literally nothing to return. We play you and we play you, or do we exile the Tainted? No, I'm scared that he drops a Toxtril and then I'm Freaky Defrook. This is why let's tax him a little bit more. At the end we are on tax deck. Oh, are you a zombie deck? You are a zombie deck. Okay, okay. This makes it a little bit more clear what you're trying to achieve. No blocks. Next turn, Mire box will pump everything, make everything bigger. This is why we can drop Mire box and we can go in for 3 damage in the air. Now opponent think like, what the fuck are you playing? And we'll say, hey bro, I have Death Touch too. I have Death Touch. And I have Thalia who prevents your Death Touch. Shambling, okay. Another Headless, okay. And he also most likely has Meathook, but Reidane prevents his Meathook. You really want to attack, right? Like, you really want to have these 2 zombies. Okay, ooh. Oh, I will take the Headless. What? Okay. Somebody understands what he's doing? He's trying to create more tokens here, right? But that's fine with me, to be honest, senor. I have also Vargoth, and I can go here in. Like that's totally fine for me. Totally fine. And Meathook currently costs 3 more, so let me count. To make -2 to just touch the Thalia, he needs to have 7 mana, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Vialdir. What will be a cool next draw? My own Meathook Massacre? What do you think about it? Right? Because with Vargot he can wish for a card. And I think my own Meathook will be a pretty nice choice here. Shambling Guest, sure. Sure. Create it, my friend. A lolly. I think we wish for Meathook, right? Yeah, I think Meathook will be a better wish here. 1, 2. Let's see if opponent wants to block somehow. If he block double, Vargot kill both of them because you just need to apply 1/1 damage. Because he has Death Touch. Bum bum bum. Yup. And then wishing for Meathookie. Where are you, Meathookie? Meathookie. Oh, you were far here, huh? Next. 1/1 or 2, or it doesn't matter how much, it just needs to touch them, right? And then the turn. Next turn we can play Vanishing Verse on Headless Rider, for example, just in case he has some shenanigans here. Undead Butler can return the Headless Rider. Play it, my friend, play it. Felstinger. Okay. Let's Headless Rider it right now so he don't get more of a triggers. You wanna take the damage to 2? Or you wanna point it in my face? I'm not sure what is the best play here for him. But I like to have Meathooks. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Another Felstinger. Oh, nice. Nice, definitely. Ooh. Now he can return something. What do you return? The Butler returns. Most likely Headless Rider, right? I will return, yeah. I will also return Headless Rider. The question is now, do I even need to Meathook, right? Like, I am really solid on the board. I am not hurrying anywhere, producing damage, so I don't think that Meathook right now is really useful. But Lolly is always useful, because I can block the Death Touchers, I can block here, I can block there. Maybe opponent plays his own Meathook, but it's an expensive one, very expensive. Jesus! 9 mana. Jesus, this is painful. This is painful. Oh, Blood on the Snow for 9 mana! What the fuck? We finish him now, right? With the Meathook. We create the tokens, and Meathook says whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. My opponent has only 1 life, so you know the outcome. My friend, you know the outcome. Mirror box. Also, you saw it in the first game, Mirror box with Meathook. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I had one game where the opponent needs to pay 10 mana for Lolly. That was so much fun. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Should we make another one? How much do we have now? 1, 2, 3. The third didn't count. This is the 3rd one. Let's make another one. So we make a 4th one against Hugo Lazague. And the breakdown will be a little bit shorter, I think. Opponent goes first. What I hate about this hand is I need to wait until turn 2 to do anything because I don't have untapped Black Source. I also don't have anything to stray away except Vara Goth. But I have a lot of removal. So maybe I should keep, maybe not. Really, really difficult. I like how it's okay. Let's keep. Maybe I can, because I'm on the draw, maybe I can get an untap black source. Doesn't look like untap white source, okay. Doesn't look like my opponent is an aggro deck, so this is maybe good for us. Good. Let's gaze. Gaze it, my friend, gaze it. Are you Hullbreaker something deck, or what? The thing is, right now, if you don't play against Azorius control, you don't really know against what you're playing, right? Because there is so much diversity in Dimir and Blue and Izzet and everything that you don't really know what should you do or play. So we're gonna pass it. Opponent has no targets currently for us. Doesn't wanna have any targets, but I expect my opponent has some sort of interactions here. 2 mana. You think he gonna flashback something? Reidane gets countered, right? But Vargot, if he gets countered, am I sad about it? I don't think so. Let's play Vargot. If you play Deadly Dispute, Javara Disruption, then it's okay. On Vargot is not a big deal. Okay. The sound that he makes. And he's a demon, guys. He's a demon rook. I thought maybe he wants to flashback too. He's a demon rook with wish ability for 2. So you need attack, boast it, pay 2, and then you can wish something on top of your library. It's really cool, and really cool, especially in this deck where you need some sort of synergy. Oh, I see what you are. You're a giant deck. Now I know. Giant deck, I wanna keep up definitely some instances, right? So I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna wish for... Not really sure what I'm gonna wish for. Sure, let's attack. Hello, senor? Ah, he has Fading Hope, right? You want a Fading Hope? Fading Hope? Yes, you want a Fading Hope? Okay, because he stepped out, now we can... I mean, Spell Pierce will be the only one, but I could play around the Spell Pierce. Joop. Joopy joop. What else do you got, my friend? Nothing, okay. Do you like to play against Edgar? Do you? Let's see, well, I'm currently lacking a little bit black mana. Okay. Opponent says he is fine with playing against Edgar. Then let's play Reidane, just in case he has some different shenanigans here. He could bounce Edgar, sure. He has no snow permanents, but this maybe will slow down some other synergies that he has. Maybe like Battle for Frost and Fire, or I know there is a Jeskai build with Magma Opus, yeah, maybe he is a Magma Opus player. So let's see, because Magma Opus get also taxed by Reidane immensely. And now we can already play this one. It costs only 1 mana to channel this one. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Well, why? I need double black. I can play him. I can attack, and I can El Gato my opponent here. Because it's a channel ability, it's really difficult to interact with. 4 damage to target attacking on blocking creature. Like, the game knew I need 4 damage for him, right? Okay. I cannot block, but I can channel it. Bye-bye. Or you have some to interact with channel. This will be amazing, right? This will be like, what? This will be crazy. He has maybe some bounce spells, right? He could use maybe some bounce spells. The El Gato. Oh, Hugo! Oh, yes, Fading Hope. Oh, 1200 bros. This deck is rocking in Mythic. Amazing. Cool, cool. But this is a deck, but usually they play Jeskai with this new creature for 3 mana where reduce the cost for each target. This way you can reduce Magma Opus, I think like to 2 mana? Something like this. I saw this deck on Twitter. I saw people playing it against me twice or 3 times. It's really cool when the pieces come together, but the problem as always with these combo decks is that if you have interaction against the combo, it's really difficult to perform it. But I like it. I like his deck. I like that he has Access Tunnel, right? For 3 mana and tap target creature with power 3 or less can be blocked. But how much is the El Gato here, the Eiganjo? I call it El Gato, it's just easier. Amazing, right? Amazing. Just for 1 mana, because we have so many legendaries. Boom, and I will run definitely more. But let's go to the game breakdown. We will talk maybe about some synergies that we didn't saw. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go to the breakdown. And here we are, my friends, with the breakdown part. I think you saw a lot of synergy that I wanted to show you. Also a lot of anti-synergy and how you should play or can play around it, because Thalia also taxes ourselves. This is why things like Meathook, for example, is taxed, Mire box is taxed to 4, and Lolth is taxed to 6. I mean, Lolth is always such a thing, right? And also Thalia is a removal attractor, let's say. She eats the first removal. If opponent draws a removal, she will eat it, right? This is why I'm not super sad about it. But also in late game, if we have established our board with our Lolth, Massacres, Reidane, whatever, like Edgar's, we can always stay away our Thalia and get a Thalia back, right? For example, if we have 2 or 3, especially with our Mire box, we can establish bigger boards, so we tax opponent much higher. And you saw how much we taxed the Blood on the Snow. The opponent needed to punish himself to play a Blood on the Snow for 9 freaking mana. 9 freaking mana to get a 2 mana creature back and deal with my board, and at the end still it didn't brought him nothing, literally nothing. What I don't like in this deck is the Vanishing Verse, to be honest. I think if the enchantments would not be so dominant, I will take Vanishing Verse out, because there are a lot of multicolored creatures that I'm scared of, like against a meal deck, for example. You saw the Rugi. I would love to remove him, but I didn't have any other choices. Bloodshift Thirst didn't come up, and we don't have so many protection against Flyer except our Loli and our Reidane, of course. And Reidane can just do as much as Reidane can do, right? Yeah, otherwise, El Gato, you saw how amazing it is in the last game, right? Also, the Blackland is pretty synergistic, maybe even run 2 of them. I have 2 of them, but I have another deck where I needed both of them. And yeah, this is just really cool. Would I run more Mire boxes? Not in this build. I have a mono white build, guys, and I'm gonna tell you to now. You will see a video on it as soon as it's finished, where also utilizes things like this, but also here in the sideboard I show you something. Adeline, legendary human knight, right? Legendary. And if it's if a creature attacks, you create a 1/1. So what do you think will happen if you have 2 or 3 Thalias on the board? I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to tell you. As soon as I have the deck more consistent, also utilizes Mire box, of course, on 3-drop. Then I have Adeline and Reidane. Reidane, I'm not sure, but this is another deck. I will talk about it next time, but this is also a possibility. Also, Kyudai, the Soul of Kamigawa, is amazing. Legendary creature, gives something protection, so can make something unkillable, and has flash. And with Mire box on the board, this is a 4/4. So the curve is also really good. It means the Mire box, but this is also some additions you can make for this deck, right? I tested them both. Adeline I don't like because she's double white. I need double black for Meathook, so I prioritize usually Meathook, but then Adeline sits in my hand in this deck. But in a mono white build, this is definitely a must. Kyodai is also amazing card, and with Mire box, it's 4/4 for 4 mana that makes something indestructible with flash and flying. Just great creature. But this deck will definitely come, don't worry. Edgar, really cool, especially if you have multiple coffins of Edgar, you produce multiple vampires. Vampires get stronger with Edgar on the board, so if you have multiple Edgars, I had some games in the testing definitely where it will also come up. Valentin, just a killer card against Mono Black. You saw it, I think it was the first game we played. Mono Black suffers if Valentin hits the board. And it's just a 1-mana creature that can also give you some life, can give you some past, and go for some little damage, right? And little damage is really impactful with Meathook Massacre. If you have multiple on the board, you saw how it ends. Because this is just a finisher. This finish out the games like crazy. If you would have 3 triggers, instead you have 6 triggers. If you have 3 Meathooks, it of course multiplies. It's 9 triggers, right? So everything goes bigger, everything goes harder, and at the end this deck is super fun, but also pretty good. So the win rate is definitely over 55%. Definitely. In all my playtesting and in all my plays I had, it was never an issue here to win more than 50% of our games. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck. I hope you see how broken things can happen here in Orzhov Coloration. And on this spot, I thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.